Shalom, shalom, family. I am happy to come back with you again today, and I have a very interesting topic for today. And it is how to identify the Messiah. You know, most of us realize that the Messiah is already here, okay? He's already in progress. He's already um, taken his mission serious and taken up on the job that God has allowed him to be here for. But everybody is talking about how to identify the Messiah. Who is the Messiah? What is his characteristics? That's what we're going to talk about. And now, when we say Messiah, we're talking about the offspring of David, from the bloodline of David. That is who we're talking about when we say Messiah, because he's the true Messiah, the offspring of David. And I'm going to read Samuel. Before I go into that, I want to ask the Most High to bless us this day and bless this message, and to open ears, open eyes, and let us all see and hear what thus saith the Most High God. So I'm going to say Shalom. All right. Samuel 7, and I'm going to read 12 to 13. Samuel 7, and 12 to 13. Okay. Samuel 7, 2 Samuel 7 chapter, and verse 12 to 13. When your days are fulfilled, and he's talking to David, I believe, right here in Samuel. When your days are fulfilled, and you lie down with your father, I will raise up your offspring after you, who shall come forth from your body, and I will establish his kingdom, and he shall build a house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. So he made a forever promise, promise that's going to be last forever. This promise will go on continuously, is what he wants you to understand. So one of his characteristics, he's going to be building a house for God. So that's telling me he is building up, he's gathering people, he's building up a kingdom. He's trying to start a house for God. You know, before you actually build a house for the Most High, you first have to gather his people. You know, so he's building this house for the Most High, his kingdom, his temple. Okay. The second, he will have the scepter. The scepter is a staff carried by rulers on ceremonials or occasion or symbol of sovereignty. So he is going to carry the scepter, which means that uh, he is ruler, and people will identify him as a leader and as a ruler. They may not know who he is yet, but I think many people already know him, but just don't know that he is the offspring of David yet. And I feel that God, the Most High God, he will allow it to be known in due time. He will let everyone know who this Messiah is. I don't even know if the Messiah know that he is the Messiah, but he know that he loved the Most High God, and he's working for the Most High and doing what he's supposed to be doing. He may not know that he is the Messiah, the offspring of David yet. So we know that he's going to carry the staff. Okay, that's Genesis 49:10. Let's go to Genesis 49:10, and I'm in the Oxford Bible. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor the ruler's staff from between his teeth. Excuse me. The ruler's staff between his feet, until he comes to whom it belongs to, and to him shall be obedience of the people. Okay, so we know that the offspring of David is going to have the scepter, and he's from the tribe of Judah. And the Most High, the Messiah, is coming from the bloodline of Judah, and he will be carrying the scepter. Okay, now 3. He will build a government. We're going to go to Isaiah 9, 9th chapter, and 6th to the 7th verse. Okay. Okay, Isaiah 6 to 7. Okay. Now, this government that he is building is only going to be because God allowed him to. God put him in that position to do so. So let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the 9th chapter, 6 to 7. I must have said 7. But it's the 9th chapter, 6 to the 7th verse. And I'm going to read. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. The increase of his government and of peace, there will be no end, upon the throne of David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold it with justice and righteousness from this time forth and forevermore. So he's going to build his government with righteousness and justice. Righteousness and justice. So whoever the offspring of David is, he's already on his mission, and he has a vision to build his government. And when God give you a mission, he set it in you, and you feel like it's something so necessary that you have to do. And whoever this offspring of David is, he's building a government also. And he's building a government based on righteousness and justice. Okay, another thing that he will be, he will put up a flag of standard, especially a military, a naval one, indicating nationality. So we know that the descendant of David, the offspring, when he come here, return, he will also set up a flag. He will make a flag. And that flag shall go in the ground. That flag is our flag of nationality. And the Messiah will build this flag, and he also will build a military security group. And that will be on his mind to do. And these things that he's doing the world and even his own family doesn't understand it. It's something new. It's something that they truly don't understand until after he's done it, and then they say, "Oh." So he's going to build this, put up a flag, and this is Isaiah 11:10. I'm going to read Isaiah 11:10. Okay. In that day, the root of Jesse shall stand as an ensign. To the people, him shall the nations seek, and his dwelling shall be glorious. In that day, the Most High will extend his hand yet a second time to recover the remnant which is left of his people from Syria, Egypt, Pathros, Ethiopia, Elm, and Shinar, and Hamath, and from the east coast of the sea. So we know that the Messiah will set up this ensign. He's going to set up the flag. He's going to start a military. It may start out as a security team at first, but it's a military because every government needs security. Okay. Now, the next thing, one of his characteristics is he's going to assemble the outcasts of Israel and the dispersed of Judah. And that is Isaiah 11 and 11 to 12, which I read already. In that day, the Most High will extend his hand yet a second time to recover the remnant which is left of his people. So we know that the offspring of David will be assembling God's people. He will bring them together. He would gather them. And that is what the Most High God told Judah to do. Judah, that's Judah's mission, is to gather the lost tribes, to gather his people from four corners of the earth, to gather them together and get them ready for the indignation of this age, because this is the end of the age. Now, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world, okay? The world, I don't believe, going to end yet. But this is the end of this indignation, this time of age of the earth. And it's time to change over from the kingdom of Esau into the kingdom of Jacob. So it is here. We are being found out all over now. The word is getting out as who the true Hebrews are. More and more, I'm hearing more and more talk about it. And Sister Olga, well, not Olga, that's another sister. But one of my members brought to my attention a video, Olga, a video that was very much inspiring. And it kind of gave us timeline as to what is going on now. And the reason why the predictions are not so much coming true that they predict the end, because if you don't know who God's children are, the true children of the Most High, it's very difficult to predict prophecy when you're looking at a people as the children of God, and these people are not the chosen people, but you think they are. So you're going to judge and prophesy the prophecies of the Bible by what you think, and it's not true. So if you truly want to know the prophecy in the Bible, you'll know who God's children are, and that is the African Americans here, the Negroes. And it's everywhere now. People are starting to, all Gentiles, they want to know now. because we've been brought low, and you never would have guessed that we would be the chosen people of the Most High, because you would expect the Most High to enrich his people, to let them live high and glorious. Well, that time is coming, because the time of our slavery is up, and it's time, the Gentiles' time is over. And now, in order for them to be able to receive salvation, uh, God is looking at your heart. And, I'm going to do a video on that, on the Gentiles and how they may receive um, salvation just as we have. So I'm going to say shalom. I thank you, family, yet another time. And I ask that you stay read up and prayed up. Stay read up in the word and prayed up to the Most High God. And let nothing hinder or stop you from doing that every day. Don't forget to pray with each other. Hold hands, touch and agree. A family that prays together stays together. So remember that. Pray out loud. He really loves it when you read the Bible out loud, and he says so in his word. So I'm going to say again, shalom, shalom, shalom.